In every generation, a light rises, one who dares, who leads, who leaves a mark that time cannot erase. We honor such a man, a steward of integrity, a builder of bridges, and a servant leader of uncommon distinction. On March 27, 2025, the Governing Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria unanimously elected him as its 61st president, a vote of confidence in both his vision and his record. Born on February 20, 1962 in Bida, Niger State, Dr. Haruna Nma Yahaya's formative years were guided by values of education, discipline, and diligence. He obtained his primary school leaving certificate from Masaba Primary School in 1974 and his grade 2 teacher certificate from Government Teachers College, Paiko in 1981. He earned a BSc in accounting, second class upper, from Bayero University, Kano, and followed with a postgraduate diploma in computer science from OAU in 1989, a MBA from Ahmadu Bello University in 1999, and a Ph.D. in accounting from IBB University in 2025. His pursuit of excellence also led him to the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies (NIPSS), where he earned the MNI title and executive programs at Harvard, Euromoney, and RIPA International. He is a Fellow, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria (FCA), Fellow, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria (FCTI), Fellow, Institute of Management Consultants (FIMC), Member, Chartered Institute of Directors (MIOD), Member, Nigeria Institute of Management (MNIM). These qualifications reflect his multidisciplinary expertise in finance, leadership, and policy. Dr. Haruna's career began as These qualifications reflect his multidisciplinary expertise in finance, leadership, and policy. He later served with the National Universities Commission, Nigeria Merchants Bank, and New Africa Merchants Bank, acquiring expertise in financial planning and corporate finance. He rose through the ranks in professional practice as audit manager at PKF Kaduna and later as head of finance and systems at Intercity Bank. At FSB International Bank, he was assistant general manager and financial controller, overseeing strategic reforms. In 2001, he founded Haruna Yahaya & Co., a respected indigenous audit firm affiliated with MGI Worldwide. With branches in Minna, Abuja, Kaduna, and Lagos, the firm has serviced clients including international development organizations, financial sector institutions, subnational governments, federal institutions, non-governmental organizations, regional commissions, private sector. As Executive Director of Finance at Upper Niger River Basin Development Authority from 2006 to 2013, he reformed budget processes and championed grassroots access to public resources. As chairman of Edumana Microfinance Bank, he extended credit to undeserved communities. Since 2011, Dr. Haruna has been an active member of ICAN-ng's Governing Council, serving on over a dozen key committees, notably Chairman 2017 Annual Accountants Conference Committee, Chairman Professional Exams Committee, 2021 to 2022, Deputy Chairman Corporate Finance and Forensics Faculty. His leadership has driven innovation, strengthened ethical standards, and advanced educational reforms within ICAN. Beyond the institute, Dr. Haruna has made notable contributions on the national stage. He served on the Compliance Subcommittee of the Securities and Exchange Commission from 2006 to 2011. He was a member of the Financial System Strategy 2020 of the Central Bank of Nigeria and currently serves on the Technical Advisory Committee of the Federal Inland Revenue Service from the year 2023 till date. Most recently, he was appointed a member of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, underscoring his stature as a trusted thought leader in Nigeria's economic planning. He is also the Vice Chairman of the Nigeria-British Chamber of Commerce, Abuja chapter. These appointments reflect his reputation as a respected reformer and policy advisor. Dr. Haruna Nma Yahaya is also a board member of both the Association of Accountancy Bodies in West Africa, ABWA, and the Pan-African Federation of Accountants, PAFA, where he contributes his wealth of experience and expertise to the advancement of the accounting profession across West Africa and the African continent at large. His active participation in these boards underscores his commitment to fostering regional integration, promoting high standards of professional practice, and driving strategic initiatives that enhance the global relevance of the accounting profession in Africa. Dr. Haruna's true legacy lies in empowering people. In 2016, he launched the Haruna Yahaya Foundation, providing scholarships for underprivileged students to write the ATSWA exams. His mentorship has produced dozens of chartered accountants, and his personal philanthropy includes donating office space for ICAN MENA and District Society Secretariat since 2010, creating a student reading facility in MENA, and sponsoring ICAN grassroots activities and infrastructure. Beyond the profession, he promoted youth development as chairman of the Niger State Weightlifting Association and led microfinance initiatives for women and rural entrepreneurs. As a regular facilitator with the Institute of Directors since 2015, Dr. Haruna has trained hundreds of boardroom leaders. He also contributed to academic literatures with publications that effectively bridge theoretical frameworks and practical applications, including Moderating Effect of Board Gender Diversity on Relationship Between Sustainability Reporting and Value of Listed Non-Financial Firms in Nigeria, 2025. Whistleblowing Policy and Corruption in Nigeria, 2018. Computer-Based NUC Grant Allocation Systems, 1989. His colleagues describe him as wise, humble, principled, and insightful. These are qualities that define his leadership. Dr. Haruna Yahaya is happily married with children and grandchildren. Dr. Haruna Yahaya embodies the ideals of ICAN, competence, character, and commitment to national progress. His ascension to the presidency is not merely ceremonial, it is symbolic of a future built on values, vision, and verifiable impact. Today, as ICAN enters its diamond year, Dr. Yahaya leads not just with credentials, but with credibility. In his steady hands, the future of the profession shines bright. I am deeply honored and profoundly delighted to present to you a charismatic leader, a visionary thinker, an inspirational builder, a chartered accountant of global substance and local soul. Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise and honor a man whose light leads us forward. Dr. Haruna Nma Yahaya, BSc, MBA, Ph.D, MNI, MIOD, MNIM, FCTI, FCA.
The special guest of honor is Excellency, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by our own Dr. Shamsuddin Ogujimi, FCA, the Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by Dr. Tokwe Fashua, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abakar II, MNIFC, CFR, the Oni of Ife, Oba Ade Onita Ogusi, Ojaja II, and other traditional rulers present, the body of past presidents, my distinguished colleagues in council. I promise Oni that this program will last for 30 minutes, and he said we've done introduction for more than 40 minutes. So I'll skip the introduction. I stand on all existing protocol. Today, we are gathered here not only to declare open the 55th Annual Accountant Conference of our great institute, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. We are gathered to deepen Nigerian roots so that we can withstand the winds of reforms, inflations, and uncertainty with clarity and courage as care. It is often said that when roots are deep, there is no reason to fear winds. It is therefore with great delight that I welcome you, distinguished audience, to this highly anticipated conference, which has recorded unprecedented registration of over 10,000 delegates, both physical and virtual, from every sector of economy within and outside Nigeria. We pay our great institute high respect to its eminent personalities who have honored our invitation. I acknowledge our special guest of honor, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of Nigeria, who is ably represented by the Accountant General of Federation, Dr. Shamsuddin Ogujimi, FCA. And we thank the ministers, the state governors, royal fathers, and National Assembly members, public office holders, and particularly the IFAC presidents, leaders of other professional colleagues, organizations who are in support of this development and in solidarity with our great institute. This year is truly special for us. Beyond making 5.5 decades of annual accountant conference, we are also celebrating ICAN Diamond Jubilee, For 60 years, ICAN has helped shape Nigeria's economic story, building standards, strengthening institutions, and mentoring generations. For 55 years, our conference has provided a forum where ideas become policies, our recommendations become reforms, impacting governance across Nigeria and informing meaningful debate beyond the shores of this country. This year's theme, Building Resilience, Aligning Reform for Nigeria Development, speak to the urgent national assignment. As Africa's greatest economy and most populous nation in Africa, with a population of over 240 million, Nigeria will undergo rapid demographic and social economic changes over these next few decades. Yet, demographics are not destiny. Without stronger institutions and coherent executions, potential does not become progress. This week, we will take a hard look at the structures and disincentives that hold Nigerians back and how to unfasten them and make Nigeria great again. Since 2023, the federal government of Nigeria has chosen the hard truth over easy illusions by making tough decisions such as removal of fuel subsidy that drain over 2% of our GDP each year and unifying distorted FX markets, tightening fiscal discipline, promoting tax landscape, increasing revenue mobilization. These steps extend fiscal space and supported a growth which has started picking up from 2024. But still, people are still feeling pain. Hard inflation peak and is coming down, the food prices are coming down, and our next paper, position paper, will dive into J-curve recovery of this country. Building resilience means making Nigeria shock-ready and future-assured. Strong institutions, diversify economy, investment in people, and reliable infrastructure. History reminds us that before the oil boom of 1970s, Nigerian economy was broadly based. Agriculture contributed over 60% of our GDP and over 70% of our exports. We must revive, modernize our non-oil engines, such as agriculture, manufacturing, and creative and digital services, so that no single commodity can hold Nigeria hostage to the global price swings. Aligning reforms is how we turn good policies into good outcomes. Coherent actions across sectors, tiers of government anchored on long-term national vision, align with SDG and Africa Union Agenda of 2063. It means fewer silos and less duplication. The conference delivery to government. In the next 3 days, an exceptional faculty of indigenous and international speakers will bring practical insights into our theme and sub-themes: ethical leadership, consequent management, and ICAN at 60, Gen Z's accountant, and many more. We welcome you all to this conference. At the end of the conference, we shall issue a concise communique with time-bound, measurable actions so that every naira counts, every project is visible, and every reform lifts people. Reform that endures people at the center. It is if we match courage with cushion, discipline with data, reform with result, we will bend this moment into J-curve here at home, across Africa, and into global economy. On this note, my professional colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I formally welcome you to this 55th Annual Accountant Conference. May God bless the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and do have an impactful conference. Thank you.